welcome to another Daily Digest video. I'm Merriam. Today I am playing a sweet blue-red modern control deck, and this one with a combo finish like you typically see in Blue Moon, but unlike those combos, which I do not like because the cards are individually bad, this one has two cards that are just fine cards by themselves. We've got Seismic Assault and Swans of Bryn Argol. For those who are unfamiliar, you just sort of turn all your lands into draw twos. You keep drawing enough lands, and if you draw Dakmor Salvage, you can go through your deck in a deterministic way. Eventually, you net enough lands that you just send 10 at their face. But Swan is just a fine 4-mana 4/3 flyer that can attack and do some other things, and Seismic Assault in a heavy land deck just gives you a bunch of extra removal. So the mana base is strained, so you see 4 copies of Cascade Plus, but other than that, seems cool to me. This is not a great hand, but I think it's a keeper when we have so much card selection. We should be able to find the interaction that we need. Hopefully we don't just fall behind super early. That is my worry, being on the draw. Okay, I do like seeing a tap land there. Definitely don't need another land, but let's bottom that. 27 lands is going to lead to draws like this, but that's fine. Black-white Eldrazi, taxes. Thalia, no. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. We have a bunch of lands, but Thalia is still just going to set us back a ton. Going to need to find a removal spell for that one. Well, we just get smashed in the face. Another Thalia. Well, good thing we saved our basics. So now I get to go island and anticipate. But still going to be a tough job, or at least 2 turns away from casting a Seismic Assault. Really need to find like the Anger of Sweltering Suns to catch us back up here. Keeping a 5-lander and drawing all lands is not ideal. Our opponent is probably wondering what we're doing. Yeah, definitely want to find Anger or Sweltering Suns. Let's go digging. And survey says well, I guess I'm gonna have to take the assault and hope to survive, or not get Thought Knotted or Reality Smasher. I don't think this deck plays Smasher. I think they're really just Thought Knot Displacer. But Assault is the only one of these cards that can really get me back into the game. So I'm going to take that. Maybe I could rip a mountain here, and that would be great. Alas. I guess I'll just get my scry. And yeah, that seems good enough. It'll be better to use that on the Displacer, I guess. But I have to kill the Displacer first. We'll see what they do. Either way, we're about to throw a bunch of shocks around, and we're going to be at 5. Then we got to deal with these shambling vents. Maybe I'm supposed to put that to the bottom and just hope to draw a Swan at some point. That could be. Ghost Quarter doesn't do anything as long as I have a mountain, which I should. Yes, I have 2, in fact. Otherwise, that could be awkward. What do we got? Flicker Wisp. Sure. Assume they're flickering a land. Flickering my Spirebluff Canal. Sure. So they have... Oh, jeez. I missed this interaction. That might just kill us. And now they just get to effectively stone rain us. And I think that, yeah, because I don't... This lightning bolt on top of our deck is not going to do it. And we can't... Yeah, that'll do it. That flicker was just too good. Too good. I am dead, having played and anticipate. That's kind of embarrassing. But we have a good idea of what to do in the post-board games. And that is bring in removal spells. Definitely don't want this. At least I don't want two of them. I wonder if I'm supposed to go away from the combo. They didn't see it though, so I kind of want to stay with it. I don't think I need this Kozilek. I don't think the game's going to get to a point where that is relevant. And I just don't like... Is it? Maybe I'm supposed to cut remands. Yeah, let's just trim a remand. Maybe another one. Bring in this thing. That seems good. Maybe I want the Echoing Truth too, but I don't know. I just have a bunch of good removal now. I guess I had that the first time, but just didn't get to cast it. And this hand looks good, so let's keep. This one also land heavy, but we have the Assault, so should be in good shape. Don't think it's possible that they thought not us before we land this Assault too, so should be good. As if a Thalia and then Temple. Yeah, so I guess it is still possible because of Thalia. God, this is so good. And there's the first step of the equation. Looks like they're playing an Eldrazi. Wasteland Strangler? That one is A-okay. All red manas, please. And guess I can just pass. May not even kill this Strangler just yet with the Sweltering Suns in hand. Let's see what they do. Yeah, I'm going to take 3 just so I can get a better idea of how I want to use my resources. This looks like a Thought Not Seer. And so they get my Sweltering Suns. Still no reason to do anything just yet. I'm just going to wait till my turn. If I draw like a Swan, I'm just going to try to kill them. Instead, I draw land. So, they have not seen this Spire Bluff Canal. But I'm going to try to draw another card here. And Serum Visions. So let's cast that one. Just dig in for a Swan. There is Bolt Keranos. Yeah, it seems pretty good. And so we really only want to use one of these lands. If I let them get this vial up to 3, then a Displacer or a Flicker Wisp is pretty cool. So I'm just going to deal with this Arbiter. First. Let them get another counter. I have a Bolt for the next thing they play. I'm still going to leave this Strangler around. Maybe I'm supposed to leave the Temple on top because of Keranos, but probably not. Really need to find a source of card advantage, and I guess that's what Keranos is going to be. Sure. I guess that stops me from deck more salvaging, but I'm pretty happy to have them play a card that doesn't affect the battlefield. Shouldn't really affect my ability to combo. But we'll see. This is going to be a big turn because I assume they have something to file in. I'm pretty vulnerable here, having not used this Bolt. But I am still at 14, so I can take a pretty sizable hit and still be fine. So I think Assault's pretty good at turning on Keranos. I only need 2 more loyalty to have a 6-5. I guess that might be a liability against Path. They've probably brought out their Paths. Maybe not because of Swan. No, nothing vialed in is a big win. Only taking 3 here is great. Looks like their hand is pretty low on gas. Might be getting Thought Knotted here. Nothing. Oh, another end step Flicker Wisping out the Keranos. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, I guess they probably waited on the Flicker Wisp just to do this. Cost themselves 3 damage. Seems like a reasonable trade. Let's see what this Anticipate shows. I'm just going to take the Abrade. I'd rather leave lands in my deck for when I combo. Maybe I'm supposed to Abrade this Vial. Yeah, I just want to get my Keranos online. I'm going to hold this. I was going to say I would hold this Bolt for a Displacer, but I really don't want to take 6. I think I'm just going to Bolt now. Deal with that Flicker Wisp, and just take another 3, and start taking this game over with Keranos. You know, like they have a card in hand and the Strangler, and we have Assault Keranos, both players with 5 lands. I put them ahead of card with that Thought Knot Seer, or like they put themselves ahead of card, but they have one card that really isn't doing anything, and it's Rest in Peace, so that was a big gain for us. What are they waiting on? I mean, if they had some sort of disenchant effect, they certainly would have cast it by now. I don't think this... I guess they could have had a Restoration Angel that we should have played around. But if they had Restoration Angel, they would have played it by now. But I think they're just AFK. At least that's my assumption. Let's get our Keranos back. Thank you. And hopefully this turn doesn't go too badly. Just taking 3. Love it. Wasteland Swanger they played into my Seismic Assault on the same turn cycle. Did a lot of work. I guess I'll just kill that. And then I'll use this to finally kill the Strangler. And we're getting some lag here. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to do this the normal way. because it doesn't really matter. I tried to get fancy. Moto lagging a bit, but we should be able to take this game over pretty quickly. Damping sphere. What does that even do? Doesn't do a whole lot. Ooh, the Swan's going to turn on this Keranos, though, so that's cool. I think we're just going to win this game by attacking. We assembled the combo, but don't have any lands left over. But I got 10 power, baby. Okay, no Path to Exile. And they are very dead. I have 3 big things they need to deal with. They need to deal with them all very quickly. Don't know why this Damping Sphere is in their deck. Oh, they drew a Path, though. I guess I'll attack them first. I'll go faster that way. Get them to 6. So I guess I could fizzle, but definitely gonna go for it. Might as well do this first. Remand. Let's top these lands and keep going. That seems pretty good. I guess we don't need to cast that yet. It also costs more because of the Damping Sphere. Oh no. Well, yeah. Even if I do fizzle, I'm just drawing a million cards here, so I think I would be in fine shape either way. We're going to Serum Visions again. Bottom that Anticipate. Yeah, I guess we probably were fizzling, but whatever. Do I want to change anything with how it's sideboarded? Definitely like these braids. Is there a way I want to get remands completely out of my deck? I don't think there's anything better. Yeah, just go with this. See if we can do some more interacting. This hand seems fine. Hopefully, Izzet Charm like sets up Seismic Assault, countering something that would otherwise get it. I guess Damping Sphere does make Cascade Bluffs bad. So this hand could be bad, as bad to a Damping Sphere. Basically, can't cast my spells. But definitely not going to mulligan. Opponent moves to 6. Yeah, we're definitely not beating a Damping Sphere. Puts 1 card on the bottom. So they scry to the bottom. See if they have a Vial. Just a tap land. Okay. Ooh, that is nice too. No Damping Sphere, please. Playing an Eldrazi Displacer. Okay, I can deal with that. Cascade Bluffs. Now we have Spell Pierce for a potential Damping Sphere. Once we get an Assault in play, we should be good. I guess this is going to take my Swan. That's kind of a tilt. Sure. I think I'm going to filter with this Izzet Charm. Use my mana. Maybe find an answer to one of these things. Could be in a little bit of trouble now because they just have all 3 and more toughness stuff. You just need to draw lands, I guess. I guess if they have another Thought Knot in their hand, they might just take the Izzet Charm now and wait to take the Swans. But I didn't want to Izzet Charm in response to this and give them the information. No, they take the Swan. Okay. So let's draw 2, discard 2. I did pay. Am I just not allowed to make blue-red somehow? Maybe I just have to do this first? And then cast it like this? Okay, that'll do, pig. That'll do. 2 lands, not bad. Definitely discarding 1 Assault. And I guess I'll just discard the Dackmore Salvage. Give myself options with this pull. Oh, but now I have to decline Dredge every turn. That's a tilt. In case they draw a Damping Sphere, I'm going to not play the second Cascade Bluffs. And I guess I should just deal with this Thought Knot now. I don't want to dredge. That is a very expensive Bedlam Reveler. Maybe I'm supposed to start dredging now to make this Reveler cheaper. Have to mill over 2 cards each turn. Seems reasonable. I could just pitch it to pull, because I think I'm pulling this turn just for 2. Ugh. Yeah, now I'm definitely dredging. Oh, but they have Displacer up. That's a tilt. Okay, well, we hit 3 things. That's cool. But, ugh. Yeah, now I can't really cast this pull. I don't think casting it for 1 is good at all. I guess I'm just supposed to kill the Displacer and just keep dredging the Dackmore Salvage and then reload with a Bedlam Reveler later. I'm going to need to hit a bunch more spells, though. Is that a good plan? I'm not under that much pressure. Seems fine. To that. To that. Okay. If I can mill back-to-back spells again, then I'd be in really good shape. Not another Thought Knot Seer. It's a Smasher. That would also be pretty good. Ugh. This is spell, right? That's still a rough. I think I'm pretty dead. Not sure what I can draw here. I guess if I, because of this is Shambling Vents is what's complicated things. I guess I do just need to hit multiple spells. We only hit 1. 1 short of casting this Bedlam Reveler. Oh no! Oh no! Now I'm very dead. I don't know why I was like trying to right click like the ability was Dackmore Salvages and not Seismic Assaults. Like I could have just killed this and hope they don't activate and then dredged, but no, now I'm just dead. I think I was pretty dead regardless. Okay, I dredged 2. I wasn't even hitting a spell in those 2, which I would have needed to. Even if I do that, I'm drawing 3 cards. I guess I would have gotten to throw around a Bolt and a Shock, which is pretty good. I would have been able to trade for Smasher. But yeah, this pull for tomorrow was just a huge liability in a matchup where I really need to be using my lands aggressively with Assault, and they tax my mana. And these Revelers are kind of awkward, so because you just don't have a lot of spells. Like a high land count, 4 Bandex Seismic Assault, 4 Swans. There just aren't a ton of spells to fill the graveyard with, so not sure how good some of the support cards in this deck are, but Seismic Assault's definitely good. Probably want to supplement it with ways to deal with big creatures, though, like Roast, because Assault definitely takes care of all the small ones. But unfortunately, they Reality Smasher too much. The Sally was also really annoying. That's what kept us from really pulling effectively. And Thalia was what got us in game 1, too. Thalia just messed up Magic card. Way too good. But that's going to be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed watching a little Seismic Assault action, and you can come back and see me on Friday. Bye.